Delaware County's only live television newscast from Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching NewsLink Indiana Midday.
Welcome to NewsLink Indiana Midday. I'm Chris Logan. The search for Nancy Guthrie, the mother of NBC Today's show anchor Savannah Guthrie, continues. Authorities believe the 84-year-old woman was abducted from her own home, and so far they have few answers as to where she may be. Maribel Gonzalez reports on the massive search.
We don't know where she is.
No suspects and no information shared on the possible whereabouts of Nancy Guthrie, whom investigators say was taken against her will from her home in Catalina Foothills this past weekend near Tucson, Arizona.
Do you believe that one or more than one person was involved in the kidnapping?
I just no clue. It could have been one, it could have been more.
The search now stretching into its fourth day.
Have any demands been made by kidnappers?
We have all kinds of investigative leads we're working on.
You were asked if there was any ransom, and you didn't say no. You said we're following all leads. Does that mean a ransom has come in?
We're following all leads we have. That's all I can tell you.
The FBI is also calling on the public for tips.
We're looking at this from every angle, but we need your help. Every lead and tip is important.
The Pima County Sheriff's Department says it is aware of reports of possible ransom notes, posting on X anything that comes in goes directly to our detectives. Authorities are treating Guthrie's home as a crime scene, with the Los Angeles Times reporting sources say blood was discovered inside. Investigators stress urgency to find Guthrie, as her health relies on daily medication, which she is believed to be without.
Please help us bring Nancy Guthrie home.
I'm Maribel Gonzalez reporting.
White House border czar Tom Homan says the administration plans to roll out body-worn cameras nationwide, beginning with a focused deployment in Minneapolis. Homan told reporters that an internal review revealed inconsistencies in how body cameras were being used.
During our efforts to identify and implement improvements of how operations are planned, conducted, and managed, we identified a gap in regard to the use of body-worn cameras. Some officers and agents had them, some didn't. That inconsistency was unacceptable, so we moved immediately to prioritize full body cam deployment in the city. The plan is to deploy them nationwide, but it's a priority for the city right now.
The comments come 2 days after Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem announced that all Department of Homeland Security officers operating on the ground in Minneapolis will be issued body cameras. After the fatal shooting of Alex Peretti, investigators reviewed footage from more than 30 body cameras worn by officers that day as they worked to reconstruct the events leading up to his death. It's been 71 years since the death of Emmett Till, whose death helped spark the civil rights movement, and Minnetrista has opened a new exhibit honoring his life and legacy. NewsLink Indiana's Aidan Murray took a walk through history.
When I started here just about 2 years ago, this was already on our radar to host this exhibition, and it was a matter of making sure that it fits into our calendar and making sure that it fits into the traveling exhibition calendar for the exhibition as well. So this, for us, has been at least 3 years in the making, and we finally get to host it here.
Minnetrista recently opened its new exhibit, Emmett Till and Mamie Till Mobley, Let the World See, with a special member preview. Till, a 14-year-old from Chicago, was killed in August of 1955 after being accused of offending a white woman.
Individuals who come and visit the exhibit will have a lot of great things to think about that would contribute to the edification of their humanity, critical thinking and reflection, and that's what the arts and culture are supposed to do. One
of the exhibit's main focuses is the aftermath of Emmett Till's death, how a movement was started, and even ways that people can continue to be involved today. And Sina also hopes that people can walk away from the exhibit feeling hopeful that anyone can make a difference.
While it can be easy to see an exhibition like this and feel very downtrodden, feel very heavy, the point of the exhibition is to inspire hope.
The exhibit itself is a part of a large traveling system brought by the Children's Museum of Indianapolis, which is also why the content of the exhibit is catered more toward age groups 10 and up. In Muncie, Aidan Murray, NewsLink Indiana.
The Emmett Till and Mamie Till Mobley exhibit will be open from now until April 12th. Officials say an Indiana man is alive after his attempt at a selfie left him trapped in an icy pond. The Indianapolis Fire Department says he ventured across its surface to get near a fountain with colorful lights. It says the 35-year-old fell in but was able to grab onto the ice to stay afloat. The department says that the man's cell phone was critical in the end, but not for a photo. Officials say he used it to call 911. Icy is the word that describes today's NewsLink Indiana weather. These are the conditions right now. It is 21 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Expect mostly cloudy skies today with a high in the mid-20s. Things will not change a lot in the 7-day forecast. Highs will be stuck in the 20s and 30s until a warm-up next week. Snow is possible on Friday. Ball State women's basketball continues its strong start to the season as yet another player claimed some hardware. Senior Tessa Towers was named the MAC Player of the Week for the first time in her college career. Towers, who transferred from Wisconsin before last season, has seen a large jump in productivity this year. The senior posted 15 points and 7 rebounds against Central Michigan before scoring a career-high 29 points and grabbing 11 rebounds against Kent State later in the week. So far this season, Towers is averaging 14.5 points and 8.3 rebounds per game, both notable jumps from last season. Towers and the Cards will be back in action at home against Northern Illinois tonight. And that's your NewsLink webcast for today. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to join us tonight at 6:57 on Ball State PBS. And for news anywhere, anytime, go to cardinalmediabsu.com.